Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So the new season has come, so there's balance changes for the season and there's also a new champion. So I will be going through the balance changes and then talk about the champion. If you enjoy this content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate the support. So let's start with the cards which need a rework. The elixir collector is going to receive a rework. Now its death destruction is going to be 1 elixir, and to compensate that they have reduced the lifetime from 70 to 65 seconds, and the elixir generation is a bit slower from 8.5 seconds to 9 seconds. You will receive the same 8 elixir compared to before, just that you'll get 1 after its death. Next is the electro giant. So the electro giant also has received a rework. It's gonna go from 8 to 7 elixir, 15% less damage and 15% less health. So it's gonna be a 7 elixir card, but its damage and HP have been reduced a lot. So it will be pretty easy to defend compared to before. I mean, if you didn't have a building, it would have been impossible to defend before, but now it's not the case. So next comes the mirror. Mirror gets a buff by plus 2 levels. So you're gonna see level 16 E-Barbs, level 16 Mega Knights, level 16 Pekkas, level 16 Electro Giants. Mirror was weak, but this definitely is gonna make an impact. So I'll actually go to the champions in the last. Let me go to the normal cards now. Giant Skeleton is gonna receive a buff. Giant Skeleton hit speed goes from 1.5 seconds to 1.4 seconds. So 0.1 second faster and 7% more health. So it can reach the tower faster and it can actually just take out units faster because of its hit speed. Archers are receiving a buff from hit speed going from 1.2 to 1.1. Archers are pretty good, but they aren't quite the best, and they were used only in Expo, so they wanted the archers to be of some use in the meta. Ice Spirit is receiving a buff, so basically it freezes the unit from 1 second to 1.3 seconds. They are doing that mainly because Electro Spirit was dominating more than the Ice Spirit, and people stopped using the Ice Spirit. Now Ice Spirit is gonna be something which freezes the unit, and Electro Spirit will be for multiple chaining and stunning units. So they're kind of balanced now. That's pretty good. Tombstone. Tombstone is pretty strong. Every Skeleton King deck, every graveyard deck, every deck had Tombstone, and they're gonna reduce its spawn rate 0.2 seconds slower. So it is gonna be slightly slower to spawn, but it's still gonna be a pretty good card for 3 elixir. The Ram Raider gets a nerf. A snare doesn't stop units by 85%, it goes down to 70%. 85% might be like a lot, and if the troops are out of range, basically she just stuns them for the entire time. So they're kind of reducing that to make her less OP in that manner, but still she can be used for defense. So let's go with the graveyard. Graveyard is getting a nerf. 1 skeleton removed. Wow, what a nerf. 1 skeleton removed. And the skeleton's name is not Larry, it's Barry. Okay. 1 skeleton removed. I don't think that's going to matter, 1 skeleton. Okay, anyways, but let's move on to the next one. Valkyrie gets a nerf because Valkyrie can be combined with anything actually in counters or most of the champions. They're reducing its health by 4% so that other mini tanks can also be viable, not only her. The Mega Knight, what everybody hated sometimes. His stats are the same, but his spawn damage only differs. So he's also getting a nerf for the spawn damage. Now the spawn damage is reduced by 20%. So I took that into consideration and I saw his spawn damage is not going to kill a magic archer or a mother witch anymore. It's not the same as his jump damage. It's reduced by 20%. But all the other stats are remaining the same. Next is the two champions are getting buffed slash nerfed. So the Golden Knight is gonna get buffed. They actually made his dash radius from 6 to 5 and they're changing back to 6 actually. So this is gonna make him dash way better than before. Look, he stops over there and doesn't connect to the tower. With this extra tile of dash, he might actually reach the tower better. So let's get into the Archer Queen. Obviously, you know that it's a nerf. The Archer Queen hit speed boost is reducing from 200% to 180%. So basically, her ability is not going to be twice as more hit speed, but it's gonna be, you can say, 1.8 times faster. Let's talk about the mightyminer. The mightyminer is a 4 elixir champion, much like the Golden Knight and the Skeleton King. He's a single target melee troop, which is like the Inferno Dragon. So, as you know, after a point, his damage will increase as he is locked onto a target. And yes, her special ability called the Explosive Escape costs 2 elixir to use. So basically, it allows him to burrow underground and dig out to the horizontally mirrored position. So wherever you use the ability, he goes to the other side of the arena and he spawns over there. And his bomb can actually kill swarm units because Inferno Dragon, he's similar to the Inferno Dragon and attacks only the ground. And similarly, he cannot handle swarm troops, so you can just put the bomb in, put him to the other side completely. That would actually make him pretty good, but it's very easy to counter him also with a lot of he can't even take out skeletons like fast enough. So Skarmy is going to destroy him. Yeah. So thanks for watching. That's pretty much for the new season. And there are a lot of things like badges and mystery things. I would be covering that in the next video. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time. Honestly, I just finished recording and I just wanted to tell that it's a pretty exciting season and one of the best balance changes I've ever seen. They've actually taken the community's words into action, then they've implemented it. So actually, big credits to Supercell for listening to the community and bringing the best balance changes as possible. Every card which we thought was strong or weak have been varied accordingly. So I just wanted to thank Supercell for that.